afternoon, students. It's me, Teacher Ken, here to teach you another awesome English lesson. And what are we learning today, you ask? English for vlogging. That's right. We'll be learning about social media vloggers, and we'll be learning some vocabulary and grammar around those words, in addition to practicing native English speaking skills. Let's continue. All right, so I want you to practice saying this word with me. This word is ul, ah, g, vlogger, vlogger, vlogger. Vlogger. So, what is a vlogger? I'm glad you asked. Let's watch this video for an example.
Good morning. I said that I was gonna start this vlog a lot earlier, but I slept with Stormy last night. She woke me up at 6, wouldn't stop crying. It wasn't the time to grab my camera and start filming. Stormy is back asleep. I'm about to take a shower, brush my teeth. I have a long day today, and I'll tell you guys about it after my shower. Okay, so I just took a shower, washed my face.
All right, so basically, a vlogger is someone who makes a short video diary about something. It can be a tutorial, a video about how to do something, or it could be a video about your life, your day-to-day life and what you did. That is what vlogger is. And in this lesson, we are going to be learning about travel vloggers. Are you excited? Travel vloggers. So a travel vlogger are people who make short videos about what you can see, do, eat, and experience at a particular location. In this next part of the lesson, we're going to get into just a really quick grammar lesson. So I want you to look at this picture. One place has snow. The other place does not have snow. Well, over there, that is Germany. And up there, that's Thailand. A travel vlogger might use the word but when they talk about how something is different about two locations or two types of food or two people. In this example, we're going to focus on weather at two locations, Germany and Thailand. So, in a sentence, if we want to talk about how Germany and Thailand are different, we could say winter in Germany, no, I'm sorry, winters in Germany are snowy, but winters in Thailand are sunny. We could also say Germany has snowy winters, but Thailand has sunny winters. Let me show you the sentence structures for that. Before I do, you can take notes with this up here It's what you need to know for today's grammar lesson, and that is about contrasting. As you saw in the example before, we have two different subjects, Thailand and Germany, but we have one noun, and that is the winter. So, when we are talking about how two things are different about one thing, we are talking about contrasting. And for that, we use the word but. In English, we use the word but to talk about how two things are different. I went on Google Translate and I wrote that in Thai. I'm not sure if that's correct. So let's practice more about that. There are actually two ways that you can talk about how things are different, or contrast. You can contrast by making a long sentence describing how those two things are different. Germany has snowy winters, but Thailand has sunny winters. If you don't want to make a long sentence, you can do it the easy way. You can say doesn't. For example, Germany has snowy winters, but Thailand doesn't. Or Thailand has sunny winters, but Germany doesn't. And this is how we make that sentence. This is the grammar. Now, I'm not a grammar teacher, but this is the best I can teach it. In the red, this is what the sentence is about. It's the subject, okay? And so the subject is the name of the country. So we're talking about Germany and we're talking about Thailand. The noun is the weather or the season. And we want to talk about how these subjects are different in regards to weather or in regards to the season. I have already taught you the bottom sentence. Germany has, so has is the noun, has is the verb, sorry. Germany has snowy winters, comma, but Thailand has sunny winters. If you don't want to make a long sentence, you can make a shorter sentence using a negative verb. And this is how you do it. Germany has snowy winters, but Thailand doesn't. Pretty easy, right? I have glasses, but you don't. These are scissors, but this isn't. So that is how we can use English to talk about how things are different two ways. The long way, that gives a lot of information, and the shorter way, that gives people only the most important information. Simple as that. Right over here, we have two locations. It's not Thailand and it's not Germany. what we have here is California, and California is a state, เป็นจังหวัดนะครับ state of the United States of America. And over here we have Egypt, and going through Egypt is the Nile River, แม่น้ำ Nile. These places, they are both sunny. So California, they get a lot of sun. And in Egypt, they get a lot of sun. But they're not the same. In California, we have big trees, the biggest trees in the world. Whereas in Egypt, they have ancient architecture, or if you want to be specific, the type of architecture is a pyramid. And these ancient pyramids, well, they're ancient, so they're more than 1,000 years old. These two places both have sunny weather, but they're very different. So let's learn some vocabulary before we talk more about this. As you learned at the beginning of the video, when you make a short online video about something, your life, teaching people how to do something, in English, we say vlog. Next, when you are in a boat and the boat is going slow down the river, in English, we say cruising. Cruising means to go slow. Cruising. Cur. Ooh. Z. Ing. Cruising. Down. Cruising down. In English, we can use this for a boat going slow, for a car, a truck, a van. Yeah, we wouldn't use it for a train. The train is cruising. No. You could use it. It's the grammar is correct, but we don't talk like that in the USA. In my experience, we would say cruising for a boat, cruising down the river, or we would say it for a car, cruising down the street. When I say the word down, I don't mean no, not down. In English, down means to go straight. Down means to go straight, to follow the river, to follow the road. Next, touching. When we say, hey, no, touching. Touching. To use your hand to put on something, that's touching. Let's say that word together. Ta. Ta. Ch. Ch. Ing. Ing. Touching. Touching. Good. When you travel somewhere, you may see a sign that says, no touching, or don't touch. For example, don't touch the turtles. Don't touch the elephant. Don't touch the temple. Next. Bonfire. A bonfire is something you would see on a beach or at a desert. And the reason why is because it's a fire. It's a very, very big fire. The fire is usually made at night, and it's usually what people do when they are camping or when they want to have a lot of friends to talk with and to joke with. So what we do in the West, and you'll see in the video too in Egypt, is at night we'll make a big fire and people and their friends will sit down around the fire and they will sing, they'll tell jokes, they'll talk with each other. It's really fun. Bonfire. Let's say that together. Bon, fire, bonfire. Good. The word bon in English means to get to know someone. Again, in English, the word bon means to get to know someone. Okay, next word. And this is our last one, I think. It's sequoia tree. Sequoia tree. Let's talk about that. So, right here, do you see right there? That is a sequoia tree. Sequoia is a Native American word from the USA about this specific type of tree. This tree is the biggest tree in the world, and I think it's only in California. And this name, this tree, it has a name. The name of the tree is called the General Sherman. The name of the tree is General Sherman, but the type of tree is called a sequoia tree. Just like if you saw a tree with apples in it, what type of tree is it? It's an apple tree, right? Yeah. Well, this is a sequoia tree. But one sequoia tree has a name because it's so big, and that name is General Sherman. So, I think you're ready for some homework. Yes, you are. You need to do two things. First, what I want you to do is I want you to go down into the comment section of this video, and I want you to tell me, using the grammar that you've learned, what the vloggers saw in these videos. So right now, you need to watch this video, and when you're finished, you need to watch this video. After you have watched both videos, come back here, and in the comment below, I want you to tell me, what did Hannah see in California, and what did Mark see in Egypt? When you write below, I don't want you to make two sentences. I want you to make one contrasting sentence using the word but to connect what Hannah saw and how it was different from what Mark saw. Then below that, using contrast grammar, I want you to talk about where they went. Where did they go? So you would say, Hannah went to, but Mark went to, got it? All right. If you don't understand, please send me a message. I'll let you watch those videos and let me give you some help about how to do that homework. And this will also help you with your speaking skills. So, when we are talking about what did the vlogger see that was interesting, you need a learning reminder that you should be answering in the past tense. May Chai see, you should say saw. Saw, to see already. Mark saw an elephant. Mark saw a buffalo. Mark saw an Avenger. Mark saw a camera. So we're not talking about what he can see right now. No. We are talking about what Mark saw in the past, what he saw already. All right. When we talk about where did they go, you need to say the word travel. But remember, this is past tense. So not travel, traveled. Traveled. Mark traveled to Disneyland, but Hannah traveled to Dream World. Mark traveled to Disneyland, but Hannah traveled to Dream World. You can also say go, but remember, we're not talking about right now, we're talking about the past. Not go. You should say went. Hannah went to Dream World, but Mark went to Disneyland. Okay, we are finished. Thank you so much for paying attention to this lesson. You've made it through the video. Make sure that you write your nickname and your student number in the comments below with your class. Are you my Thursday class or are you my Friday class? I don't know. Please make sure to type that in the comment below with your homework. If you have any questions whatsoever, please give me a shout out in line here in LinkedIn, YouTube, or in email. Whew, that was a good lesson. I don't know about you, but I am tired. So I'll see you next week. Goodbye, students.